Hey girl, what is up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is your girl Amber, and in this video I am going to do a mommy Q&A. Okay, so I asked you guys on Instagram if there was anything you would want to know about mommyhood, or if you had some questions, specific questions for me. And girl, whew, there are a lot of questions and I cannot wait to answer them. So if you're interested in hearing about some baby updates, some things that I'm going through right now, some struggles that I'm going through right now, okay? And just in general how I'm doing as well, then keep on watching. So a lot of people asked me some questions about how my baby girl is doing. So I'm going to tell you guys real quick what's going on right now. For those who are new to my YouTube channel, I have an 8-month-old, okay? Oh my gosh, 8 months already. Yo, time flies. What? 8 months? Oh my gosh, crazy. Okay, and I have a baby girl and her name is Amadi, and she was actually born 2.5 months, almost 2.5 months too early. So we spent a lot of time in NICU, okay, and it was not a great time. It was during the global pandemic, and it was just a very emotional time for all of us. So I'm happy we're over that, okay? Now my baby girl is thriving. She's doing great. She's happy and all kind of stuff most of the time, okay? Not all the time. So her real age is 8 months old, but she has an adjusted age, which is 6 months old. So development wise, I have to look at the milestones that happen at 6 month olds, okay? So that's a thing that I have to think about all the time, about her adjusted age. And all preemie moms understand me when I say this. It gets confusing, okay? Because for some parts, some things like food, you don't have to think about the adjusted age. But when it comes to milestones like standing, feeding, all that kind of stuff, I don't know, then I have to look at adjusted age. But when it comes to growth for my baby, sometimes I have to look at another type of age. Oh my gosh, it's so much. It's overwhelming sometimes, but I'm gonna be all right. We'll be all right. So yeah, I have to think like that until she's at least 1 year or 1.5 years old, because at that point, when she's 1 year, she'll just be like any other 1-year-old. At that point, you won't even notice she was a preemie, and everything will be all right. But still, it's a lot. I'm not gonna lie. So Amadi is doing great. She is growing well, okay? The curve is just going up. She's gaining a lot of weight. She's doing everything that she's supposed to do. So I'm so thankful and happy about that, okay? And 2 months ago, we started solids. So she eats pureed vegetables and fruit every day, and I make it myself. Actually, that was a question, but I cannot find it because there are a bunch of questions. But someone asked, do you plan to buy baby food, or do you do it the organic way? So do you make it yourself? And I prefer it to make it myself, okay? So I don't know if you guys have seen my previous vlog, my previous mom vlog. I explained a little bit why I chose to make it myself. Basically, I choose to make it myself because I don't like the store-bought food, okay? I tasted the store-bought baby food and I really, really dislike it. I don't want to give something that I don't like to my baby, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have nothing against store-bought baby food, Sometimes if you're on the go, sometimes you need something quick, or you don't have the time to make all of that yourself, then I would just opt for a, store-bought baby food. But I prefer it to make it myself because personally, I think it tastes better. It doesn't have any conservatives or things that I don't know about. I know what's in my baby's food. So yeah, that's what I like the most. And she loves it, okay? She loves vegetables more than fruits, which is something that amazed me because I always thought babies like fruit better than vegetables. But my baby, oof, she loves her vegetables. She loves carrots, pumpkin, sweet potato, spinach, broccoli, what else? Like cauliflower. She loves everything. Like, I gave her almost all the vegetables possible already, and she loves everything, okay? So that's a plus. I hope it will remain like this. So yeah, solids are going well. I also had a lot of breastfeeding related questions. People ask me if I still nurse my baby, if I still pump. and I actually stopped breastfeeding. Yeah, I stopped not so long ago when she was 7 months. So 1 month ago I stopped breastfeeding because I couldn't keep up. Like, my milk production started to decrease because she started solids and she didn't need as much milk as before, so my milk production just dried up. So I personally felt that it was time to switch over to formula and also supplement with the pumped milk. I built a freezer stash while I pumped the first 4 months or 5 months, I don't know, I forgot. Okay, I pumped for a couple of months and I had an overproduction, so I stored a lot of that milk in my freezer. And now I'm starting to give the frozen milk to my baby. So now that I stopped breastfeeding, I can still give her breast milk, and I supplement with formula, which works for her and me the best. Okay, I loved breastfeeding, but at one point it just started to get too much because like I said before, my supplies started to dry up, and the result of that was me trying to give her milk every hour, and that was so exhausting because she was hungry all the time. I cannot keep up with that. So when I started to give her the pumped milk and formula, everything was good. She was happy again. She didn't need as much milk anymore. So, it just all worked out for me. Guess who just woke up from her nap? Hey. Hey. What's happening? Alles okay? Alles okay? She's actually starting to lose her hair only on the sides. It's crazy. And here on top, she has so much hair, guys. Her hair is so not the makeup, please. Okay, look at her hair. It's so cute. She has this little curly mohawk here on top of her head. So cute. And then she has a little patch of hair here, which is also so cute. This is so cute. What is this? Like, where is this coming from, girl? Her hair is the cutest. Yeah. And another cool thing is she's starting to be able to sit up straight by herself. Okay. She still needs some back support because if she doesn't have support, she'd just fall like this sideways. But other than that, like, she's doing an amazing job. Like, girl, she is going for it. She is not stopping. She's like, I'm dedicated to be like other 8 months old. Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, she's very vocal. Now she's quiet, but normally she's having full-on conversations 24/7. I'm telling you, she won't stop talking. Just like her mommy. Just like me. You won't stop talking. Oh, my baby. So that's the situation as of today. She's like, girl, what are you talking about? Okay, can I watch my cartoons now? Is it just me, or is it just a common mommy thing? I cannot stop kissing and hugging my baby. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, so cute. So, let's continue the questions. First question, can you explain the moment you saw your baby girl for the first moment? Okay, so the moment I saw my baby for the first time was actually, I put it in my birth vlog, but you couldn't physically see the footage because I put like text over it. But you can hear what I'm saying as I'm seeing her for the first time ever. And what I'm saying was actually in Dutch because, I wasn't really thinking about talking English, whatever. The first thing that I said when I saw my baby, when they like lowered the curtain when they were doing my C-section, and I had her at 7 months pregnant. So, a baby at 7 months is extremely tiny. My baby was only 1 kilo. 1 kilo, right? And around 35 centimeters. First thing I said was, so clean, which means so small. That was literally the first thought that I had. I was like, what? So small? Is my baby that small? But I was high on that medication, on the painkillers. I was just in a different world. Anything that you said, oh, I'll never do that you now do on a near daily basis. Girl, oh, there are so many things that I have that I do that I in the past specifically said to never, I will never do that. When I'm a mom, I will never do that. Girl, when you're a mom, you just do your thing no matter what people say. Okay, what? For example, I let her watch YouTube videos. You know, sometimes I just need to get stuff done, and it's only working if she's watching a little bit of those baby videos on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of you guys can relate to me. Sometimes you just need to do this. Okay, I always said, oh, I don't want to let them watch screens, whatever. I don't want to let them watch TV, whatever, blah, 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 blah. No, I let them watch TV, okay? But not for hours or whatever. I'm reasonable. Sometimes I put my iPad there for like 30 minutes and then I can do my stuff, do whatever I need to do, and she'll be quiet for 30 minutes. And then when I'm done, I like turn off the iPad and let her play whatever she want to play with, okay? That's not always the case though. Like sometimes I just let her play with all her toys, whatever. But sometimes when I really need to get something done, I just let her watch the iPad. And I'm not ashamed. You know, it is what it is. You know, that's what I do. And it works for me. And she's still growing. She's still reaching her milestones or whatever. So, girl, let's be honest. It's not that bad, okay? Someone asked, what do you do when you're completely exhausted and the little one is still in need of you? Girl, this is my life, okay? Because, you know, my baby doesn't go to a daycare because she's not allowed to go to a daycare before 1 year old because her immune system doesn't allow her to. It's too risky for her, especially in this time and age. So the thing is, I have to take care of her at home, and I work at home, and taking care of the baby while working at home is challenging. It's doable for me, but it's still challenging. It's still a ton of work. Some days I'm exhausted, like literally exhausted. When that happens, I don't work. Like I cannot take care of the baby or work if I'm like done. I can't. It's impossible. No one can. So what I want to say is that it's important to make sure you are okay. Okay, get some sleep. There were times that I was extremely exhausted, and what I would do then is just take a nap with the baby and just leave everything aside. Even if something had high priority, I would take a nap instead because I don't get a lot of sleep, you know, during the night. So don't take your body for granted, okay? You're a mom, and that's a full-time job. So doing a full-time job on top of doing a full-time job in a company or whatever, girl, it's too much. Let someone take care of the baby for like a couple of hours or whatever, and just sleep and take care of yourself. It's so important to have that me time, okay? Me time is key when you're a mom. Sometimes you just need to get away for a second, even if that means just, you know, sitting in your car for 20 minutes and just listening to music for 20 minutes. You know, that's what I do sometimes. How have you changed as a person now that you're a mom? Girl, I did change. Like now, I'm like, you know, everything that's not beneficial to me, I skip. You know, if it's not giving me something, if it's not giving me joy, if it's not giving me happiness, if it doesn't help me, whatever, just anything, you know, I just remove it from my life without any hesitation, because now I have so much to do. I have a little baby to take care of. I have my man, my relationship, my work, whatever. I have so much stuff going on. I don't have time for any negative things, toxic things in my life. So I'm gonna just remove that real quick. I was like that before, but not as strict as now. Now I'm really not playing anymore. So, you know, if you're not here to lift me up or be positive around me, if you don't have the right energy, don't come near me. You know, I don't need the negativity in my life right now, because that will definitely not help me to elevate my level as a whole woman. So, girl, no. Do you notice any difference in the relationship with your man after you gave birth? Ooh, that's a whole different topic. You know, the relationship part. Ooh, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Having children is can put a strain on the relationship between the man and the woman. That happened for us. I think that happened for everyone, okay? But the thing is with us, we understand each other now. Like, I think the key factor is communication. If you want a relationship to work, you need to communicate. If you don't communicate, oh, it's over, girl. And if you have a child, oh, girl, nah, stop end the relationship right there. Okay. But for us, yeah, it was difficult sometimes. It still is. I'm not gonna lie. Like, we have our moments because I'm irritated, he is irritated, and then it's just, whew, girl, you don't want to know. If we have situations happening like that, we always resolve it, so don't worry. But it is difficult sometimes. But when I think about it now, it didn't really change my relationship. We just have different discussions now. That's the only thing that changed. But other than that, we still have so much love for each other, and we still have so much fun together and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I don't know, that is still the same. We do fight, but we always resolve it. You know, that's the most important thing, I think. You know, don't let those feelings pile up and then explode, because I've had that in the past, and that's definitely not a good thing for a relationship. So we learned that talking often with each other and being open and honest really helps. What would be your number one advice to new mommies in the first month of having a newborn? Oh my gosh, that's a good one. Okay, my number one advice is to not be afraid to ask help. Ask your mom for help, your mother-in-law, your father-in-law, your own dad. Ask brothers, sisters, just anyone in your surrounding that can help. Anyone that offers you help, let them help, okay? Because sometimes we are quick to say, oh no, fine, I got this, let me do it, like I'm gonna do this, whatever. But no, sis, let them clean the kitchen for you, iron clothes, change diapers, just let them do anything. Let them cook. Oh my gosh, that's a huge thing. Let them cook for you. Let them do anything so you can get some rest, because you carried a whole human for 9 months. Now it's your time to rest and take care of yourself, okay? Because the healing process is not easy. Taking care of a baby while healing from your labor and delivery, girl, ooh, that's a big one. So take it easy. And I personally got a ton of help from my family, from my boyfriend's family after I delivered my baby, and that was the best thing that could ever happen to me, because it took so much stress off my mind. It was just a weight lifted off my shoulders. The dishes were always done, the kitchen was clean, the house was clean. You know, when I came home from the hospital after I delivered my baby, my whole house was cleaned. Like, my sisters-in-law cleaned the whole house, did the laundry, made the bed, just did everything. And I came home in a squeaky clean house, and I was just feeling so much better already, and it just made a huge difference. And now I have cleaning help that comes every week. So I have a cleaning lady now, and she cleans my whole house from top to bottom every week, and it helps me so much. Still, I've had that since my baby was a few months old, and now she's 8 months old. So yeah, I'm telling you, all the help that I can get, I'll take it. You know, I am going to end the mommy Q&A right here, because I can ramble for hours if you all want me to. You know, I can talk for hours straight about this whole mom life thing, but I'm gonna keep it reasonable, okay? I don't want to make extremely long videos, and I'm going to make more videos like this because, girl, I love talking about my experiences as a new mom, right? So let me know down below if you liked this video, if this was kind of helpful. I hope so. I hoped I helped someone out there with my perspective, okay? So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.